Hey guys, Jason here. So, just wanted to give you an update on my uh, tool cart, I guess, for at home. It's like Dad's cart. It's got all his tools in there and everything. Super cool. But I built up my own, and now I got some tools on here. Gonna show you guys. Watching some videos. Anyway, okay, so up top I got, well, first off, you can see my screwdriver set right by the handles, grip handles, roll it around. Underneath the screwdrivers, I think this is super cool. Dad got this for me for Christmas one year, but you see it pops out, pop it back, pop out, pop it back. These little cool little things. Anyway, underneath that I got my pliers. Then underneath that I got some clamps. The back side is where I'm going to hang my hammers. You can see I got some electrical stuff going on up there. I'll explain that a little bit later. But I'm going to be hanging my hammers back here. There's several different types of hammers I want to get. Here, hold on. These guys being way too noisy on the TV, so let me turn that down. These guys getting crazy on the TV. So anyway, I added Harbor Freight drawer liner. Put it on the top up here. Got some DeWalt drill sets and bit sets. It's like you can see, it's like this is the drill set. Dad got this for me for Christmas a couple years ago. Alright, so in the drawers. So the first drawer, wrenches. These are all just they got little ratchets in them. Little ratcheting wrench set. Stubbies, and I got the long ones, regular wrenches, and then I got my Harbor Freight set in the back, just regular wrenches, in the back just sitting on top. And then I got room to add some S wrenches and maybe some C wrenches or whatever for doing brake lines and hydraulic lines. So I'll be maybe adding some of that later. Okay, second drawer, sockets. These are 1/4 inch all the way up to 1/2 inch drive sockets, and they go all the way up to 32 millimeter 1/2 inch drive, or the biggest one is 1.25 inch 1/2 inch drive. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good socket set. This is from Husky, of course. You get this off of Lowe's website. It's made for a standard toolbox, of course. You can see this is a little bit bigger than standard. And I added the Harbor Freight drawer liner. Had to cut it to fit in each drawer. So you can see, because this is a medical cart system, it's a little bit different. It's not made for tools, but it works great. I love it. So, third drawer, deep sockets. Same thing, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and 3/8 inch drive deep sockets. You know, put breaker bars or longer extensions. There's room for it around the edges of the EVA tray, Husky EVA tray. I found online that the Husky is the one that makes the best selection of these EVA trays. So here it is. It's like, these are my ratchets and my extensions and adapters and what do they call these? The wobbly woos? Swivels or whatever. But yeah, I got them for, this is the best selection I could find. It was this and those 3 trays all together came to around 500 bucks. So for just this tray and these 3 trays, the sockets and the ratcheting wrenches with the little ratchet drive. Super cool. So yeah, that's about 500 bucks for that. And they come all in these little foam trays, so it's easy to know. It's like if you're using, you know, like this extension, 1/2 inch extension, using that and you leave it out, you're like, hey, my 1/2 inch extension is missing. You go look around the shop, you find it, and you put it back so you don't lose it. Because that's what happens with a lot of dad's tools, because the way they're set up, it's like you could leave a wrench laying out in the yard, or you're working on a lawnmower or whatever, and you can lose it because you don't realize that it's missing, because you don't have these cutouts to show you what's missing. Okay, so here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 drawer, and then 5 drawer down. So this one here is kind of my miscellaneous drawer. So you can see I got some little pliers. These are little pliers from Harbor Freight. Good stuff. Ordered this kit. This is a super cool thing. It's got a ratcheting thing on the back here. And then you see these grippy teeth. Here, let me bring that up here. You see those grippy teeth? You could flip this jaw around and use it as a pipe wrench. Those grippy teeth will grip up here where this normal, you know, crescent wrench would be normal. But on the back side, now you got yourself a ratcheting thing with the flipper left and right, so forward and backward. Let me show you this. These are, here, let me grab a bigger one so you can see. Those clip in there, and then you got, like, if you got all thread or something that's like 6 inches long, you run this all the way down onto the nut, and the all thread would come all the way up out of there. Clip it into your ratchet here. That ratchet clips right onto that that socket, and this socket is set up for 6mm or 5/8. So a little hair hanging off of there. So anyway, so it's like either metric or SAE, because look at that, the weird grip pattern on that socket. So that's pretty handy. It's like all in one little wrench kit for super long bolts or long threaded bolts. So anyway, so you see this here, I added these are aluminum 1.25 angle, yeah, like this here angle, and then I just riveted it in there like that, and then now I have a slider drawer. So over here I got stuff I could add, and then I have a top slider drawer I could slide back and forth, or the top of it. So that's kind of handy. So that's the next to the last drawer, and then here's the last drawer. This is all my porta cable stuff. So all my drills and batteries and whatnots. So let's take a battery and I'll show you something even cooler. Let's pop that battery off. So I got a battery here. Let's come up here. This is a solar generator. So let's turn on the AC out. Hold that button. There it goes. AC out is on. So this means that while I'm out there in my driveway working, I could charge my pter cable batteries off my AC out or solar generator. I could charge my phone, or my wireless speaker, or it's got a thing on top so I could set my phone on top of there. I would show you, but I'm using my phone to record this video. So anyway, I could set a phone on top here and it'll charge it. So there we go. So that'll last probably about 8 hours worth of battery power in there, and it'll do 110 volt output. And I could run, let me show you this beat up old shop light back here. You see, look at this shop light. It's LED, but it's been dropped a few times and it broke out the glass, but it still works. So let me show you. So we got there. I'll find the end of the plug down here on the ground. So we'll plug this in. What is... Okay, clean the hair off. So plug it in. It's hard to do when you're watching. So here we go. Shop light. So running shop light and charging my battery, 20 volt 4 amp hour battery over there. That says it'll give me 2.1 hours, but it's only drawing, well, it's drawing 52 watts. So let's say if I turn off the battery charger, what are we running? It's only drawing 3, 4, what? Turn that back on. 3 watts, so that's 15 hours for just running the shop light. So that's the only thing. Yeah, so it's pretty good. So that battery bank will last pretty good time. So this way, with this super cool setup, because this is a medical cart, it's got the wheels way out farther, and they're a lot bigger rolling tire down here, bigger tire. So I could roll this out in the driveway, out there, and work on cars in my driveway and run off of, without even having to run a extension cord. I can still run off with this little battery bank power here and yeah, do work out there. So over here got some pry bars. I went with the Husky brand because Dad doesn't have Husky brand in his toolbox, so I won't get my tools mixed up with Dad's tools. So anyway, that is my my toolbox. I just wanted you guys to know, because I know Andy was a little sore to let this thing go. He didn't want to. Andy loves the carts. He likes to collect them. But I'm putting this one to good use, Andy, so don't you worry. Don't you worry, Andy. This is going to be used good. So I got it ready to go. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.